For setup, you will need 4 to 6 cones set 25 yards apart on a flat area on either side of the runner's path to indicate the sprinter's lane and distance. Have a clock keeper with a stopwatch standing at the finish line to correctly record the time of the trials. Make sure the athlete is completely loosened up before attempting trial 1. After stretching, do some warm-up exercises such as light jogging, high knees, walking high kicks, and walking donkey kicks.
The athlete should start with their foot on the line. When instructed by the timer, the athlete should sprint to the opposite 25-yard line and touch it with their foot, and then run back to the start. This is repeated 6 times without stopping, completing 300 yards total. As the athlete comes to a finish, the clock keeper should stop the watch as the runner comes across the finish line. Upon completion of the first trial, a clock should be started for 5 minutes. That is how long the athlete will have to recover. During the recovery, the athlete should be active by stretching, drinking water, and walking around. As the rest period comes to a close, the athlete should head to the starting line to get ready for trial 2. The typical target population is for athletes involved in multi-sprint sports like basketball, hockey, rugby, and soccer. Athletes should be reminded to not pace themselves as they complete this test. They should go at a maximum effort in order to receive the best score possible. As the athlete finishes the second trial, the second time should be recorded. After the trials have been completed, an average of the 2 times should be calculated. When looking at other data, we can see the different times of different groups of athletes. When looking at an NCAA Division I volleyball women's team, we can see that their average was 67.7 seconds. When looking at a national men's soccer team, we can see that their average is 56.7 seconds. The average time that it takes to complete the 300-yard shuttle test for a group of recreational men and women is 72.8 seconds. So an average will be taken here, so we'll take 82.4 seconds plus 83.2 seconds, and that will equal out 165.6 seconds. We will divide that by 2, and that will equal 82.8 seconds as the average of the times.
A common error is when athletes fail to touch the line with their foot. Keeping a line judge will help prevent this mistake. When conducting this test, it is important to perform on a dry surface to prevent athletes from falling. When sprinting the 300-yard shuttle, the athlete should power all the way through the finish line instead of walking. Upon finishing the 300-yard shuttle, the athlete should have an active rest as opposed to a sedentary rest.
you shoulder that?
Because I was smiling.
Shoulder down your shirt. Ooh, an athlete. So you want to drink water and, you know, just do some walking around, cooling down. Yeah, take off your shoes.
No,
take a load off.
Like the yellow one.
Don't record it until I start running.
You're good. Well, we can cut it out.
Oh, okay. Hey guys, just finished our second trial of the 300-meter shuttle yard thing.